Hi there, guys. My name is BabyMitchy, and I like to wear diapers. Yeah. So this is the part where I'm supposed to like stand up and be like, "Oh, see this? I'm wearing a diaper," but I'm not. I'm not wearing a diaper, and there's a very important reason for this. This video isn't about making fun of somebody or saying, "Hey, look at me." This video is actually about three things: understanding, acceptance, and control. And if I would be doing that right in front of you right now, when I'm trying to talk about this in a serious manner, it would be detrimental to what I'm trying to accomplish here. Because people need to have control in their life. And if I'm up here wearing a diaper in front of you, trying to show off and act all silly, when I'm trying to talk about this, especially, that's going against all of that. That's like saying, "Oh, get that out the window." And I think we need to see someone that's willing to come up here and talk serious. And be an adult about this, as much as I don't like to be an adult. But the point is, let's start at the beginning. About understanding. So, we have two main labels that people like to use. One is diaper lover, and two is an adult baby, which I consider myself to be. A diaper lover, that's someone that likes to wear diapers or may just like to watch someone in them, but there's usually that strong sexual nature to it. A very erotic, strong sexual nature. And I won't argue against the fact that, yes, wearing a diaper is something that's, you're touching your special place. I mean, it involves your lower half of your body, it's erotic ends, whatever. So the bottom line is, it sort of does have sexual nature to it, but for a diaper lover, it almost always has that very strong sexual nature to it. They might just wear, but usually, if a person starts to wear and they really like it, but they don't take it the sexual way, the next step is actually to take it to the adult baby way, which is my next one we're going to talk about, the adult baby label, and that is when somebody likes to feel little. And a lot of times, as an adult baby, not all the time, but a lot of the time, if you would take that sexual part into the diapers, that would ruin it for the adult baby. And the reason is because, well, kids don't do that. And you want to feel the feelings that a kid has. And it's kind of like, it's emotional, it's an emotional and it's a mental state. And it involves like a couple of keywords. Comfort, love, acceptance, all of that all rolled into one. And it's taking sex into that would possibly ruin it. I mean, especially for someone that really is really serious about their little side. And that's one of the last things I'll throw in there, is that people will very, very often, and this is one of the newer things, people will say they're letting their little out. Well, they're not talking about their thingy, okay, by the way, they're not talking about it. They're talking about letting that child, that inner child that's in there, out, and they call it their little. And I've used that too. I've adopted it now because I do like the way it does make sense. I mean, because, I'm an adult, but I'm also this little side too. So, I digress. Those are the two main labels. So, if I'm talking to you now, and say you are a significant other, and your significant other has wanted to tell you about this, it's very hard. But they want to tell you because they want acceptance. Because especially as an adult baby, you want to feel accepted. This is a feeling that you want from a parent figure. And you want it so bad that you would do anything for it. It would make your life complete and make you happy. Feel all fuzzy and warm inside. And acceptance entails a lot. Because having them tell you about it and you saying you're okay with it, and then having them be able to wear around you and maybe even role play, it's a lot, and it's a lot to ask somebody. But if you can do it, kudos to you, because it's a wonderful, amazing thing. So, in that understanding part, You're probably over here going, oh my god, this guy likes diapers. He's a freak. I get it. I get it. I totally understand. But I also understand a lot of things. I understand things I'm not even into, and I like to think I'm a bigger person because of that. So let's try to go into something and try to bring this out to you. When you were little, did you have a teddy bear that you loved to cuddle with? Did you have a pacifier or a blanket? Did you maybe have it longer than you were supposed to? Do you still have it? Do you still take your teddy bear to bed with you at night to help you sleep? You know, hey, it's a comfort object. It's something it makes you feel good to have it. Well, it's kind of like that same thing, except it involves diapers, yes. It may involve pacifiers and teddy bears too, but we take it that extra step further, which people go and call us crazy for, and I don't exactly blame them, because if you don't understand, you may never understand. Some people are not going to understand this, ever. And it's a sad thing. Very, very sad. But that's the world we live in. I mean, it just is. So, think about that when you think about it. Try to compare it to your own life. Is it so weird that somebody has a teddy bear or a plush or something, or has something for comfort? I don't think it is. Maybe you do. And then the other thing is, think about all the other fetishes. There are so many fetishes. There are so many in the world. And, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand wanting to smell shoes, right? You know, it's like I guess you like the odor. You want to smell women's shoes, and you get it turned on by it. But I don't understand it, but I sort of do at the same time. So, because I can compare it. That's my point to you. Like, I definitely like the smell of a diaper, especially like the scented diapers, the Love's diapers smell. It's a really great smell, probably from my childhood, I don't know. But it just... Well, let me tell you how I started. See, this is one of the things that gives me a lot of credit, in my mind, to what I'm into. When I was 5 years old, pre-internet, there was no internet. I think there were bulletin boards, probably. The Commodore 64 might have been plucking away, and I don't know when America Online started, but yes, and you're going to look at me and say, no, you're crazy. There was. America Online was on Commodore 64. Yes, it was. Believe it or not, on this old thing, you could get America Online. I don't know. It was only a couple stupid news things, but I digress. So pre-internet, 5 years old, I'm over at my cousin's. They still had diapers. And I see those diapers, and I'm like, wow, I really want to put this on. Why do I want to do this? I didn't know. I was 5 years old. I don't know. So you know what? I took one. I don't know how I got it home. Maybe I had a backpack with me. Maybe I was able to just sneak it in a pocket, because diapers were kind of small back then. I mean, 5-year-old diapers. But I took it. I brought it home, put it on in the bathroom, and I was like, oh, yeah. And my mom caught me instantly, because parents are snoopy. And kids are bad at hiding things. So, I was caught. But the point is, at 5 years old, with no prior knowledge, I had an urge to do this. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that strange? Doesn't that say to you that this is an interesting thing right here? I wonder why a person does this. Well, it's probably something that happens at a young age, where you develop a connection to diapers and feeling like a child, and then you develop a desire for it. Because I can tell you, promise, swear to God, cross my heart and hope to die, that my parents were great. I did not have a traumatic experience, nor did I have my parents keep me in diapers longer than necessary. It was perfectly normal. It was. I was a very loving kid. My mom had polio when she was 5 years old, or 6 years old. Yeah, and she can't walk. Will never walk again. But I always was helping my mom out. I was this cute little helping my mom kid. But I had a great time growing up. So you can't say there was a traumatic reason, or kept in diapers longer or anything. There just wasn't. It's just something in my mind likes it. And it's the same for other people. And it's the same for people that are gay. And we lived in a time where being gay was wrong and you can't be gay, but we still aren't 100% on all this, but people are gay too, and we're okay with it. States are even willing to accept it. So weird fetishes like diapers, like, relax. Chill out. Let people do what they want to do. They shouldn't be rubbing it in your face, yes, but you shouldn't be trying to hurt them, because let me tell you something right now. People that are into diaper wearing are very sensitive people. I mean, not always, but I would say most of the time they are, and you can hurt them a lot. They're very vulnerable, submissive people that you could do a lot of damage to, and a lot of them possibly do need mental help. And I know you're going to attack me for saying that, but there are a lot of people that do need help in this world. So you have to learn to accept yourself. If you're someone that does wear, a lot of people go through the binge purge cycle, which is of course where you start to go out and you buy the diapers, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm buying diapers. Someone's going to see I'm buying diapers. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm buying this. People are going to say, oh my god, are they looking at me? I'm buying diapers. Oh my god, I'm walking down the aisle and they're seeing me. Oh my god, I got to get those diapers there. Oh my god, I'm going to do self-checkout, beep beep. Oh my god, why won't this self-checkout work? Oh god, she's walking over. Oh my god. And you know, you're nervous. You get them, you take them home, you put them on. You go crazy. You wear a diaper all the time. You like wear 5 or 6 a day or something, and then you start to say, oh god, I hate you. I hate myself. Why are you doing this? Why are you wearing diapers? You're weird. You're a freak. You're bad, and you're wrong, and you should feel bad. And then you stop. And you're basically hurting yourself. You're not balanced in your life, which is very important. That's a lot of what this is about, too. You have to have balance in your life. And not giving in to something that's a desire is not good. And also, giving into it too much could be not good as well. But this binge purge cycle, where you accept it and then you say, oh, I'm not going to do this ever again because I'm bad. Well, you know what? You're not bad. You're only bad if you're hurting little children, which is its own thing. They're called pedophiles. And that is different. If you're doing that, or if you're doing that as well as this, because people are a lot of different things, and that's something that people need to learn. If you're doing that, yes, you need help. But if you're just doing this adult baby diaper lover fetish, you need to learn to accept yourself. You know, in this world, you need to be yourself. You need to love yourself. And other people, don't worry about them. Just don't worry about them. So, I think that's pretty much about all that I need to get into here, except that you need to control yourself in what you're doing. So that was, you need to understand, accept yourself, and control yourself. And I'm hoping that I was able to help somebody out there, especially people that just don't understand and think we're crazy. And like I said, if you are showing this video to your significant other, be it male or female, there's one important thing you need to remember here. And let me get up here. Look with my big, giant eyes. You need to talk to each other, no matter what. It doesn't even matter if it's about something different. You need to talk to each other, no matter what the issue is. It's very important in your relationship to talk to each other. And if you aren't doing that, your relationship will do this. Fail, okay? It will fail. That's the most important thing, or at least one of the most important things in any relationship. Talk. So I guess that's about it. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to do other videos. I'm going to do fun videos. I'm going to do a lot of different things. So I hope you guys were able to learn something from this, and I hope you guys are able to grow a little bit and be able to be human beings to each other. Have a good night. Happy holidays, and Happy New Year.